Hey, what's up ladies and gents, SpoonyPizzas here, bringing you another eFootball 2024 video. Again, we're focusing on the team playstyles, and today we're going to be focusing on out wide. Last time out, we covered possession, and we came across a really good possession formation in there. If you've not seen it, check it out. It's not the first formation you'll see, so you have to watch a little bit of the video to actually be able to catch which one I've actually really adopted in that video. But yeah, we're going to be focusing it out wide. I have got two formations lined up. I've gone for a 3-4-3 here, and basically what I've gone for is prolific wingers for these two, but for these two here I want them to sit just outside, so they're cross specialists. So cross specialists will hug the touchline, so hopefully they're going to provide the width. The likes of Salah and Kvaratskhelia are going to just be on just inside those, and then we've got Mbappe up top. So that's a very fast front line indeed. We've got a box-to-box midfielder in Jude Bellingham to help Rodri in that midfield area, so we don't get swarmed and dominated too heavily. And then in the centre-back roles, we've got De Jong and Varane and Van Dijk. So De Jong is going to be my passer out from the back really, and Van Dijk and Varane there to add sort of a stronghold to that defence. Then in goal, we got Neuer. On the bench, we've got sort of like-for-like replacement here for Mbappe, so Vinicius Jr. Neymar is obviously a nice option as well as a deep line forward. Maybe we want Mbappe to be a little bit deeper, so we could always bring Neymar Jr. in as a deep line forward. We've got Garnacho, who's a prolific winger. We got Dembele, prolific winger. We've got Messi, creative playmaker. He could play on one of the wings on that right hand side. And then we've got Sane on the left hand side. We've got Nkunku as well, who's a creative playmaker. Barella, box-to-box midfielder. Another prolific winger in Chiesa. Bruno is a orchestrator role, just in case we want to mix things up. And then we got Matoma, who is a roaming flank, and Alaba, who's build up as well. So all these defenders are build up, and that's just how I like it, because it forms a nice straight line across your defense. So what we're going to do is give this a try, see how this works, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and give you the pros and cons throughout the sort of gameplay, and then at the end I'll summarize. So if you just want to jump to the summary, just head straight to the end of this video. Otherwise, stay with me. Okay, form wise, it's looking pretty good for us right now. The only player off form is Dembele, which is fine because I've got plenty of cover in the likes of Chiesa there anyway. So, and also Messi on that right hand side. So yep, pretty good for cover. And yeah, let's give this a roll and see how we get on. We're up against a 3-5-2 against Cagliari. So this is going to be very challenging on Rodri and Bellingham in that midfield area. 2 against 3 could be a bit overwhelmed maybe, but we'll see. Okay, I say out wide is a tactic I don't tend to use all that often, so we'll have to see what the sort of strengths and weaknesses are. It's very easy for Cagliari to work their way forward there. I didn't feel like I had a lot of pressure on the ball. They're set to attacking, so I'm going to go defensive because that's usually the best way to go usually. No, Salah is ridiculous in this game. This version of Salah I've got. Oh my goodness, apart from when it came to finishing, of course. He's so quick. Just absolutely skins his man here. Should have squared it. Kvaratskhelia was wide open. One thing you got to remember in this game is there's short-term and long-term stamina. So the longer you run with the ball, the less accurate the passes and shots are. So yeah, I should have perhaps passed it, but I had tunnel vision on. Can't say that. I like how Mbappe's drifting out here. Oh, nice play by Mbappe. Running the channels for Mbappe. I don't know if that's part of the out wide. I would assume so. Oh, it's a nice ball through. Good save. Notice the wide players are very high up the pitch. In those sort of left wing forward, right wing forward positions. So very good for a sort of counter-attacking, I would say. Rodri having a go from range. Ball win by Dion. Oh, good play there from Salah. There's a big gap between defence and midfield, I'm not going to lie. Oof, Mbappe just getting shoved off the ball there. There's good pressure from Mbappe though. Forcing the error. Mbappe through. Mbappe scores. I like how the left wing forward and right wing forward players are behaving. They're staying high up the pitch. I think my cross specialists are a little bit wasted, in all honesty. I don't know if it's helping sort of keep their formation sort of spread wide. It's hard to tell with playing against the 3-5-2. But I don't know what sort of benefits they're really offering. If you had to find a real good benefit for the cross specialists, if I'm being honest, in this game. There's Salah. Well, they're not catching him. They have to go across. It's time to go square it. 2-0. Last time I tried shooting with Salah, but this time I thought I'll just square it for him. If you were wondering, this is actually on legend difficulty, so. But the likes of Salah with that speed, it's kind of insane how fast he is with the ball. I think you could make a very, very nice counter-attacking formation. So my second formation would definitely be a lot different to this, I think. My cross specialists are sitting quite deep back there, adding some protection, almost acting like wing backs. You see Quadrado there at the bottom of the screen. Oh, what a block from Frankie de Jong. But in that midfield area, don't feel like I'm getting a lot of cover.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Well, so far so good. not overly happy with how this is going. I feel like in this midfield area we are getting a bit dominated. I feel like Rodri's not far enough back. Bellingham's not far deep enough. Just felt like these three are going to be a little bit exposed. If they had like a whole player or creative playmaker, and they're just getting in between the lines of defensive midfield, and it's really bugging me. And I just don't feel like DiMarco and Cuadrado are offering enough going forward. I may just drop them back in here. I know they're not, you know, that sort of nullifies their role because cross specialist is not activated as a fullback.
Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitution in progress.
May change it again at the 70th minute. We'll see. I mean, they're pretty much there anyway. They're playing that sort of deep role. They act as a wing back. Oh, more or less just hit Mbappe in the face. See what I mean by the defensive midfield? There's just a huge gap there. I'm not happy with that at all. Even with an anchor man in there. Oh. Again, should have squared it. Counter-attacking wise, it's a real threat. I'm just trying to think like how we could make this work online. Definitely not like this, for example. Let's try it for the back. Trying to think how I'd go about to making this better. Maybe put an Nkunku in there. Make some substitutions up top as well. I really like Salah though. Chiesa can come in maybe. Leave Cuadrado in. Okay, so that's how I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to leave Salah on the pitch in a minute. For the time being.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Varane. Number 77, number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 45, Nkunku. Number 21, Sane. Number 18.
You know, it's going to be good for this. What we saw there, like a high pressing, not like a real aggressive press. It sort of stood off a little bit, covering all the bases, sort of forcing them to make a mistake. Rodri, what an effort that would have been! He absolutely smashed that. Yeah, it's not like an aggressive press, but your players are covering off all the angles. See? See how they're backing off naturally without any of my input. So just a case of dropping back. And this is really good against the AI. Against a human player, I'm not so sure. I do like how the centre forward will run the channel as a goal poacher.
20.
It's a little bit better in terms of structure. I feel like I've got a few more. I think that extra body in midfield is making a difference. I mean, they're always going to be outnumbered against, you know, against a 3-5-2. Frankie de Jong is so damn good in this game. He's my favourite player of the week. Although Salah's pretty decent as well.
Substitution.
Maybe time to sub Salah now. Yeah, he's lost all his stamina. I thought that might be the case. Okay, Salah can play right wing.
Substitution on the field.
Had a really good game.
Number 20,
Salah.
Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field is number 11, Neymar.
Salah just trying to wriggle his way through. Someone asked in the comments, is the dribbling improved? I really do like the dribbling. It doesn't feel overpowered. You just have moments where you can just dribble past a number of players, and that feeling is so good because it doesn't happen all the time. If you could do it every time, that would, yeah, that wouldn't be great for the game. They've got a real nice balance to it. Oh, a little flicked header. Was drawing one back, but he was offside, so he would have counted. That's magnificent. My player ran away from the ball. He literally turned his back and ran away. There's Cuadrado. We'll start momentum here a little bit. Okay, here's Nkunku. Go back heel maybe. Into Neymar, and it's a goal. I saw the picture as soon as Nkunku picked up the ball. So he gets the ball here. As soon as I play that ball there, I was like, yeah, back heel, finish, goal. Oh, that's pretty bad. In fact, that's pretty... Oof. Well, they gave me time to get back in position. Very generous of them. Frankie de Jong, beast mode.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, what a save from Neuer. Shocking pass there from Quadrado, but he's pretty tired. And there we go. So I'm going to be honest, the defence and midfield are too far apart on counters, on any form of attacks. But counter-attacking wise, the left wing forward and right wing forward positions are excellent. I like how they stayed forward. They got real high up the pitch. Be interesting to see what happens if you play with a right midfielder and left midfielder instead of left wing forward, right wing forward. Okay, so I'm super excited to test this formation out, and then I'm going to switch the left wing forward and right wing forward positions into sort of left midfield, right midfield, like I said. So we'll just make sure everyone's on form. They are, thankfully. Everyone's on form here, pretty much. That's all good. No one's looking sick. So there we go. Yeah, so we've got defensive fullback on this side with Costa Curra, offensive on this side. That's just to make sure I've at least got 3 players back there to support. Going forward here, I've got Kimmich. In fact, I might switch him and Rodri over. Reason being, Rodri's an anchor man, so he's going to cover him for Lorenzo when he goes forward. Kimmich won't need that sort of defensive cover, so he can venture forward as an orchestrator with obviously the defensive fullback covering. Then we've got a speedy hole player here in Diaby and a very, very fast front line. So I'm excited to see just the sort of counter-attacking potential of this team. Okay, so Rodri out to Lorenzo here. Here's Salah. You've already seen how effective he is. Here's Diaby, the whole player. Oh, looking for Kvaratskhelia on the other side. Varane just sweeping up here. Here's Kimmich. That whole player is well and truly marked there. Diaby. Oh, it's a shocking ball from Kimmich. Could be a little bit more measured than that. That's a wonderful through ball. Crossed in, headed. Oh, just past Neuer's post. That's what we're looking for here, just to see. Yeah, the problem I'm finding now is the gaps between like my midfield and my strike force are a little bit too big. Perhaps with that whole player, like I said, he's going to be so high up, but he's going to be further advanced in this situation. If I can get the ball into him, should be okay. Like that, and that should be 1-0, and it is. So I do like the position my left wing forward and right wing forward players take or pick up. Enables Mbappe to find him quite easily. De Lorenzo now on the overlap. Chipped in. See how we got 3 back there now? That's why I opted for the defensive fullback. I have got an attacking left back on the bench in the likes of Lizarazu. If I want to make a change to that, but I think it looks good for now. Don't think we need any more offensive players. Like I said, at the minute there's a big gap between my midfield and my sort of forward line. Nice turn from Diaby. Oh, Salah was just waiting for the tap-in. Salah cuts in, takes a touch, sets the ball and whips it in, and Diaby's offside. So online, this could probably work quite nicely. Where I've got this set up with one defensive fullback, one attacking fullback. I think those players who like to get forward to their front line and just counter-attack, it's not really a style I like. I much prefer to have possession of the ball, to dominate my opponent if I can. And it's especially fun when you're playing against a cheesy player. I think if you're coming across a oh my goodness. If you're coming across a cheesy player, you could be in this like war of end-to-end football and it being very sort of sweaty with this sort of formation. You know, people just go and hitting this through ball here, which is what you see typically online, and then through ball across there, and then through ball again. That's the sort of play you'll see if you play online against someone sort of sweating it out. You won't score the type of goals that I scored using the possession formation the other day. You've not seen it. You have to. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Really nice. Intricate play off the corner. And a beautiful finish. Top draw. I've not seen this replay cam before. So it's just sort of focused on the player. That looks like it's new to me. Not entirely sure of Diaby's strong foot. I assume it's his right foot, but may have to check at halftime. I want to just try to find Mbappe. I want to try and see how the right midfield and left midfielders behave at halftime. Oh. So yeah, I could definitely see this working online quite effectively. Feels very sort of meta though, you know? I just think defensively you could be a little bit more exposed and say for that of long ball counter, but you've got a good press. So if you do find someone like playing around with it at the back like this, I think you can have some joy there. You see what I mean by like one pass and then there's not much cover. You've got hardly much determination from the players trying to get back. Okay, so half time now. Let's try and rejig this a little bit.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Okay, so I've mixed up a bit here. So I've gone for a 4-5-1 more or less. So, but I've gone for a creative playmaker instead of the whole player now. So he'll be not so close to Mbappe. He'll be closer to sort of Kimmich now. Got a roaming flank with Matoma on the right, left, sorry, and then Chiesa on the right.
Substitution on the field. Number 77.
I have a feeling this won't work
20,
as well.
Mohamed Salah. Number 8. Moussa Diaby. Coming on the field. Number 15. Number 22.
I'd like to be proven wrong. Of course. Oh, good effort and good save from Neuer with his feet. I think defensively it looks a bit more stable. But again, I think the players running back definitely not as effective as long ball counter. I'll just roll the ball out here to Matoma. Ahead to Chiesa, but you can see he's much deeper, so that's to be expected, obviously. That's what I was saying about the pressing, because your players, the sort of forward players, sort of stay up there, less so with the left midfielder and right midfielder. Here's Kimmich. Here's a go and well wide. Going to bring in Lizarazu for Costa Curta. The reason being, I want to see how that looks with an attacking fullback instead of a defensive one.
Substitution on the field. Number 3. Coming on to replace him is number 14. Lizarazu.
Well, that's a start. Pretty much a gift. For Pedri, that one. Here's a gift for Mbappe, I think. Not quite. He did enough to get back and defend it.
The attendance for this
Pedri.
match was 71,898.
Lizarazu now. And what we're seeing now is Lizarazu go forward. Di Lorenzo still in an advanced part of the pitch, but not that high up. So they will drop. Matoma. Matoma blasts one and then Chiesa heads it in. I think there's a chance for a better combination play now with the 4-5-1. But I still think the 4-3-3 with the whole player would be better suited to online sweating. I'm not really a fan of playing like that. It's not the football I like to, that I'd enjoy. You know, I play games to have fun, right? So
Substitution in progress.
yeah, winning sucks. Sorry, losing sucks, but but winning like that wouldn't be bringing me as much joy as sort of piecing someone apart with good possession of the ball. It's got to be a penalty. It's absolutely wiped out Kimmich that. Mbappe from the spot. In off the post. Beautiful. For Mbappe. find that my right midfield, left midfield players are getting back and doing more defensive work. Not sure the benefit Liz Arazu is adding, in all honesty. It's actually possible to have too many players in your opponent's final third, in my opinion. Oh, he's off. He's off. Because that generally means that they'll bring more players back themselves, and yeah, the space just won't be there, won't be available to play in.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Let's try and get one more. No, that we won't. But 5 minutes gives them enough time for one more chance. Chiesa into Pedri. This is it now. This is the chance coming up. Oh, I couldn't quite find anyone with that cross. So there we are. I would say in this last game, the first half formation tactic really suits it. I think that would suit online play. Whereas the 4-5-1, I just found the right midfielder and left midfielder a bit too hesitant, as well as the fullbacks as well. They seemed to didn't know when to go forward, when to stay back, and they were sort of caught in a mixed mind of what they should be doing. Whereas when they were left wing forward, right wing forward positions, they knew exactly where they're going to be. You knew exactly what you're going to have for that. With the whole player, I feel like there's probably a little bit disconnect between the midfield and attack, so I'd probably opt for a creative playmaker. But I was actually surprised by this out-wide tactic or playstyle, and it's actually a bit more effective than I anticipated. And that's all there from me, ladies and gents. Thank you for joining me once again, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.